folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. This is the temple. V has spent some time at the temple lately. You go there during the day, you work, and they do things, they pray, and they sleep there. They eat there, they sleep there. She's done that twice this month for overnight. They let fish go. But when she comes home, apparently the temple food is not too flavorful. V says it's Mayaroi, so that means it doesn't taste good. So I thought, since you've been out and doing that, let's go eat something that I think you'll like. So V's always watching these short videos on whether YouTube, Facebook, whatever, social media about the Indian street food. We're getting ready to go in a couple months, and she loves it. I said, well, let's go out and see what we can get in Pattaya here. And you can get some stuff here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to take you around. We started here. We're right at Soi 14, Second Road. That's the beginning of Second Road. And this is Soi 14 that comes in here and goes back, winds back toward Walking Street. But there's a cart here. It's been here only 2 months, and they've been closed all during COVID. And we'll try something here. First, they got drink like a tea. So we'll get the masala chai. From my understanding, they call it chai in the north of India. In the south of India, they just call it tea, which is what it is. But there's more to it. It's some milk and different things. And then we'll get a pav bhaji. And that looks tantamount to fresh baked bread in some kind of masala sauce or something with onions on the side. You just dip the bread in and eat it. Very cheap. 60 baht, 20 baht for the tea. So get a snack here for a couple bucks. And we'll try it. We'll give that a try, and then we'll go down the street a little bit farther, about 1 kilometer away, right across from Central Festival. There's one of the probably best restaurants in town for Indian cuisine to begin with, and we'll get a dosa. Dosa is very common Indian street food, but they make it here, and I've seen it. It looks pretty legit, so I think V will really like that. Anyway, we'll go and we'll get some. Let's start here, and then we'll go saddle up on the bike and go down the road. So yeah, we finished up at the street stand down by Walking Street. Great place just to grab a little snack. And then we've come down Second Road to Madras Darbar, just directly across from Central Festival. It's a decent sized restaurant and perhaps one of the busiest in town given its size. V and I got in there around 1:30. There was only, I think, one very small table available, and then one nice size table. We took the nice size table, really for 4 people, but just us 2. So I think that's a testament to the quality of the food. This was recommended to me, but the first thing, I didn't even look at the menu. I knew what we wanted. We wanted a dosa, and they've got the plain dosa. They've got the masala dosa, stuffed with potatoes and all the herb seasonings, all the sauce. But the key part of a good dosa is the pastry, is the outer pancake, is it light and crispy, and it was very nice. And the plain dosa is long ways, and the masala dosa, the way I understand it, is formed more in a triangle. That's the one we got. And then we got a spicy lamb curry and some garlic naan with that. Whole bill here, right at 600 baht, some water, just the 2 of us. So not the cheapest place in town, perhaps some of the best Indian food. And for a dosa, I don't know that you get better.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, I'm subscribing.
Okay, good. Sorry about that. Subscriber wanted a picture. I am set right here on Second Road. A lot of foot traffic by today. For as busy as they were, it came out right quick. I think we waited maybe 10 minutes in total. And
boy, we couldn't wait to start shoveling it in. V and I. V captured it on camera. But it's something I don't get a lot in. But something we really enjoy. V just months ago proclaimed she didn't care for Indian food. And I ordered some for delivery one day, and she ended up eating more than I did. So she's become a fan, and we'll see. She's got to get her passport, and then we can go to India and get the real deal. That's some Indian street food right here in Pattaya. I don't think you get more authentic than that. Well, if you go to India, but right here in Pattaya. Now, the Madras Darbar, don't worry, they've got a branch in Bangkok. They've got a branch in Phuket. So it's not just native here to Pattaya. So that's three of the biggest tourist places in Thailand. You can get this, and I'm assuming the food's the same, the menu's the same. I'm assuming, but good stuff. Anyway, we'll see what else is brewing. So it's the next day. We had enough to eat yesterday, but I thought there was one more stop I wanted to make on this little Indian street food tour. And I don't know if this counts as street food, but it's just something different you don't see many places. There's a little bit of a bakery here. They have desserts, they have sweets, and there's so many different kinds. So I got a little sampling platter. But we're at a place called Delhi 32. We're right on Second Road, right around where the road curves before you go down Soy 16, the walking street. Basically right across the street from that. But every one of these has a different flavor. This is a goja. I've been told these are from North India, but I would almost swear there's some kind of liquor in there or something. It's good. Everything's very rich. This one looks like chocolate, but I bet it's not chocolate. Very similar to the last one. A little more of an oaky flavor. They've got a whole case. They've got a whole case of this stuff when you walk in the door. And I've never had any of it before. This is only half the things they have. They must have about 30 different things in there. I said, just give me a sampling. I think they gave me about half. But all kind, and all different textures too. Some of them are sweeter than others. This one's more creamy than sweet. But anyway, I think it's just fun to come in here and sample these. We also had a butter chicken in here because I didn't want to come and just eat dessert. I didn't want to eat dessert for my meal for the day. But I don't know. I've never seen this anywhere else. I think they also have some kind of dance club here at night. But very modern looking and clean in here. And I don't know, I could just sit here all day and sample this stuff. I figure with V, we each take a bite. They're very small. I take a bite, V takes a bite, they're gone. Almost. I've tasted some mint in some of them. A lot of different herbs. Some of them almost fall apart in your hand. Some coconut. I think a lot of coconut. That one's got that's not sweet at all and has a real coarse texture to it, almost like nuts. Some of these have nuts in them as well. So you'd have to ask if you got a nut allergy or something, but wow. I just think you could make a whole afternoon of sitting here trying this stuff. But anyway, that's a little Indian street food tour. All right here in Pattaya, all within walking distance, all on the Bot bus route. Every one of these places we stopped is on the Bot bus route. So knock yourself out. If you're coming here from wherever, you may not have some of this food at home where you live. And it might be cheaper than a ticket to India.
So there you go. With many Indian tourists returning, many of these places are open and flourishing. There's some ladies that agreed to go out on On the floating sofa, as I call it, the sofa ride, I think the sofa is definitely an upgrade from the banana boat. But anyway, there's lots of these places around town, and I think the difference is what I like to do is find the most authentic. The second place we went into, I would say all of the clientele was Indian. V and I the exception, and it seemed that all Indian staff as well. So I think that's where you get maybe a more traditional, maybe a more authentic choosing. Anyway, the music festival here had moved to Jomtien last weekend. They were in Pattaya the weekend before. I showed you that. They're moving it around. It'll be in several different locations apparently, but the Jomtien one was this weekend. V went down there for a quick look-see. Maybe not quite as crowded as the one on Pattaya Beach. But anyway, always something going on in Pattaya, and next time we'll look at something else, because I gotta go ahead and leave this one right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.